Okay, so I've been testing out this hit registration issue. Let me get away from these bots. So I've put in the console commands to enable your weapon accuracy. As you can see, they're both doing it. But if I consistently, well, that's not going to do it. Aim below the torso, you can see it will consistently lag. You see the red is not showing now. That was pretty much a torso shot. um, More notably when you press A and strafe left. You can see how far off red and blue are compared to each other. That's pressing A. I'm getting... This is pressing D. It doesn't happen a lot with D, but it does. You can see blue's the only one that's showing up. Red and blue are kind of off. When you're pressing A and D, it's more notably off than normal. But I can get almost every time. I can get the server to at least fail once or twice on a person and client while I'm shooting below the torso. See, blue did it twice there. Blue and red were quite off on the bottom. And you're seeing how many times that this is just clearly off. Excuse my inaccuracy. Multiple shots that are off. Multiple shots that are off. Another shot that's off. That one was okay. As you can see, I'm clearly able to replicate the server a lot of time. Sometimes the client. I think client's blue on this. And I am pressing A and D most of the time while doing this. It happens, I find, a lot more while pressing A than anything else. It happens while you press D, but that's usually client. A is usually server, I think. But like D is still, you're getting the client and server off quite a big deal while shooting below the waist at the torso, below the torso at the legs or feet. I think this is a clear sign that there's something wrong with the animations not wanting to catch up with the torso like body, because you can see a lot of the times even the torso's almost spot on, but the legs are halfway off. And you can see blue and red are just not consistent there. Those are only client. There's one server hit. A lot of inconsistency there. I want to say this is almost evidence all server side, so technically my client hasn't even said I hit him. One hit and killed him in the foot. I think this is a clear sign that aiming below the waist, most notably at the legs / feet, and it doesn't even matter if you're jumping or not, because I can still sit here, do absolutely nothing, and get the blue and red to just not show up anywhere near each other. As you can see, blue and red are still just... If they're standing in the same spot, obviously it'll work. But as soon as they start walking, you see that there's going to be starting to be an inconsistency. Between client and server. As you can see, blue and red are a little bit off there. Like I said, while I'm standing still, it doesn't happen quite as much. But when I'm pressing A or D, it happens with A a lot more than it does with the D key. As you can see, red and blues right there. So So hopefully I can post this video. As you can see, I clearly can replicate this. Every one of them now, except for this guy, has almost absolutely had a red or blue at least off once or twice. That's two blues. That's where it's not communicating. I can even jump sometimes and make it miss. Look at red and blue still there. So, hopefully this helps.